Yo, what's up? Welcome back. Welcome to new. My name is Mark, and today we are back with another Twisted-Wonderland reaction. This is gonna be the start of something kind of long, actually. So, there are these things called vignettes. I didn't know what they were until I recently went through the comments because I made a community post about events and stuff that I can react to give me suggestions and all that, which you can check it out over on the community page of the channel. But like, I was going through there, and then I was also going through other comments, and something that popped up was vignettes. And from what I gather, they are basically like they're like these little mini stories, specifically for characters, certain characters. And so, I was recommended in one comment on a old video to check out the dorm uniforms, the school uniforms, and the PE uniforms, and the lab uniforms. Now, I'm starting with, I believe, the school uniforms for RIDDLE. Because some of these are long, so these are going to be individual videos, just like what I've been doing with the event songs. Now, I don't know if this is something that people want to see. So, I may do more of these. I may not. It really depends on if people actually show up for these specifically, because these aren't like event songs or events as a whole. These are small little character stories that I thought, why not? I'd check out. So we're gonna get into it now. There's how many? Wait, there's Riddle, Ace, Deuce, Trey, Cater. 5. Okay, there's 5. Like 20. We have 20 vignettes that we're gonna be checking out through a series of 20 different videos, if this does well. So let's just get right into it. But as always, shout out to Songstress Studios for this Riddle vignette, Only the Garden Roses. Make sure you like the original video, and also like this video while you're here. And subscribe, because I'm going to be doing as many of these as I can. And fun fact, I also just got notified that it's been confirmed that Season 2 will be returning in December. I will, of course, be reacting to it, hopefully reacting to it. I hope to be reacting to it, but I might be doing reviews here on YouTube and reactions on Patreon for it. It really just will depend on how my setup goes, but that's for another time. Anyways, again, shout out to Songster Studios. Like that video, like this video, subscribe, comment down below more vignettes and stuff I should check out. And yeah, link will be in the description down below for the original video. As always, this is 18 minutes long this time. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's do this. I also am aware that this is not voiced, I don't believe, so I'm going to be doing a lot of reading, bro. Luckily, that's what I do for basically a living. So let's do this. Dorm Uniform 1, Only the Garden Roses for Riddle Roseheart. Hartzabule Dorm Lounge. Okay. I just can't memorize this stuff. Valid, bro. Valid, Cater. What's wrong, Cater? I thought you were a smart cookie. Really. Actually, yeah. That does seem like a word he would say. Oh, this is going to be fun. I can already tell these vignettes are going to be fun. I just gotta get... I'm not going to be doing different voices for them. I am not a voice actor. I don't have the desire to try to do different voices for all of them. I'm just going to read them on normal voice. But, okay. Smart cookie is funny. But it does seem like something he'd say. I mean, come on, Trey. Yeah, come on, Trey. Everyone's got stuff they're good at. Exactly, that is... Cater is so true for that, bro. He's so right. He is so valid. That's right. You do understand that if you flunk your practical magic exam next week, you're in danger of failing the class. Oof. Okay, that's... Damn, that's not good, bro. Okay, wait. Ooh, this will be a good chance to ask questions as well that I have about the story, about the world of Twisted-Wonderland. So, okay, what happens if you fail a class? Are there different, like, maybe not punishments, but different, like, levels of, like, failure, like a three-strike system, then you're expelled? Or how does that work? And does it depend on which classes you fail or pass? Does that make a difference on how severe, like, the strike could be, if there's a strike system, or is it like one and done, you're out? I'm interested in that too. You do understand? Yeah? We're gonna be here for a while, man. I read way too fast. I know, right? I gotta get these spell formulas down pat. Yeah, you do, bro. Spell formulas down pat. I know, right? Oh, this is gonna be fun. Then why are you futzing around on Magicam? Valid question, but that's what Cater does, man. I'm just not feeling it, okay? Valid? That's also valid. If the assignment was to memorize the whole menu from a cafe, that'd be easy. Of course it would. I could probably do that too. Okay, maybe. Okay. I love food. I love food. I could probably memorize most of the whole menu from a cafe that's trending online. But he's better than me, I think. Oh, man. We're only a minute in, man. Same deal if we were talking about street dates, but we're not. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. Like, Cater's like we know from the, at least from what I remember of him. Now, what's going to be interesting is I'm going to have to get back into the mindset of when I was reacting to the Twisted-Wonderland anime. Because up until now, I've been doing the songs mostly, and the dorm songs were pretty good about that. But now I have to get back into the mindset of when I was doing the hour-long reactions to the anime. Okay. Yeah, with Cater, it definitely makes sense how, like, he's definitely more of the hip. Like, he can memorize the hip stuff. That he definitely is someone who can remember the stuff that interests him or that's popular. Because he likes to, maybe not fit in. I don't know if fit in's the right word. But he can very much do, like, whatever he has to. The point is, it fits his character, obviously. Where does Riddle come in, though? Because this is like Riddle's vignette, apparently. Oh, hey, Riddle, how you doing, man? You look surprisingly calm. Man. Okay. Another question. What point in time do these vignettes take place in? Like, before or after Riddle overblots? Or are the vignettes not... Okay, how do I put this? From what I understand, the vignettes are like stories, like little like character stories. It's not that they're not like event only, like they're canon, but it doesn't really matter which like where it takes place. Like, I'm just curious, where does this take place? Before or after the overbot? I sense a cloud of dismay hanging over you two. Explain. Fair. That's all I'm he'd say. Hey, Riddle. I'm helping Cater study for his practical magic exam. He's in danger of failing the class. Yeah, that's not good. Riddle's not gonna be happy, probably. I'm sorry, what? Damn. Bro. I know I should get used to this, but it's just so funny, man. Because going from like... Because the anime did a good job of like portraying and conveying what characters are saying. Obviously, it did a really good job as far as I can tell. But it's another thing to see them really going like this, like, and like saying some tea is better left unspilled is just really funny to me. Practical magic is a Oh, well, that answered the question that I asked about what would happen if you failed it. Okay. It's a requisite credit. If you fail, you can get held back a year. Damn. Okay, new question. How many times can you get held back before you get expelled? What does expulsion do? Okay. So, another question here. Twisted-Wonderland is like the world at large, right? Not the island that they're on. Or is Twisted-Wonderland the island that they're on? Because my next question would be, where do you go if you get expelled from here? Do you just like go home? Go to like some random island? Is the world at large just a bunch of islands, or is the schools, both schools, because there's the other school as well? Is this just like a special island for the schools, or is there like everything in a bunch of islands? It's such a random question, but. The music is okay. I'm probably not gonna... I might put my own music in. Let me know if you'd rather me put in the music that I use for all my other videos. or if you like this one. I'm cool with either. It's just I don't know if it's gonna be the exact same every vignette. If it is, I might start hating this song by the time we finish. Like, it's not bad. It's just monotonous. Cater, please tell me you're not doing that badly. Oh, he is. He's doing that badly, bro. Right down here is a garden. The only thing I allowed to be painted red around here is the garden roses. If your tests are coming back that full of red ink, I'll have your head. Damn. Makes sense. That definitely makes sense, man. For some reason, I will say, for some reason, he does not seem as, I don't know if uptight's the right word, as he does in the anime. But he seems more, he definitely seems rigid, but for some reason he doesn't seem as rigid, which is why I'm also curious about this is like before or after he has character development from the overblock. Does it even connect to each other at all? I don't know the continuity of these vignettes and stuff. No, for real, this is the only thing I'm having trouble with. Every other subject is going fine. Hey, honestly, that's honestly really good for him, man. The fact that it's only one subject, that's not bad at all, bro. I remember. So, I'm 25. Back, I want to say, when I was in high school, I was was this, what, 15, 16? I think I was like 16 or 17. But the point is, I was on my school's baseball team. I was on the varsity team. The JV team got fucking disbanded, bro. Like, there wasn't enough players for it, so we all just were thrown onto the varsity team. Anyway, the point is, I was on the varsity team, and one of the prerequisites for, at least as far as I know, a common prerequisite to staying on a team is passing your classes. I was not great at most subjects that weren't physical. Like gym class, I was the best student in the gym class. English, I love reading, always did. I was great at that. History, I could pass by. Science, I could barely pass by. Math is the subject that I struggle with the most. Now, the good thing about it is that I almost failed my math class a few times, but that was the only class I was failing. Thus, it was easier for me to catch up and get to the point where I could pass so I could stay on the team, compared to if I had to deal with that for other classes as well. One class, because what's good for Cater and for when I was in school is that with only one class, that's all you gotta focus on. You don't gotta like try extra hard for the other ones because you're doing well in those, or at least you're passing those. You just gotta put all your effort into one. And luckily, I had teammates that were much better at math than me. But anyways, the point is, you're probably gonna get more of these like life stories with these kind of things probably. But like, yeah, it's good that he's only failing one class so far. Failing, I don't know if he's failing exactly. The process of failing even one course should instill. That is true. That is true. But also, I feel like there are some people that like they don't feel the urgency as much unless there's something on the line. Again, with me, it was baseball. The baseball team. I was only on it for 1 year, but I enjoyed it a lot. But like with me, it was baseball team. If I failed that math class, I wouldn't be able to go on any trips, and like I'd be behind until I passed the class. For Cater, he might need something to like spur him on. Man, I'm getting way too deep into this, and we're like barely like how far are we in? We're like 2 minutes, bro. We're 2 minutes in. I've probably been recording for almost 5 or 10 minutes, man. Damn. Okay, hey, this is what you all signed up for when you suggested me checking out events and vignettes, man. So what is it you don't understand? Valid question. Auto cleaning via implement magic. What the fuck does that mean? Hold on. Okay, let me see if I can parse this out. Auto cleaning via implement magic infusion. Okay, auto cleaning. Right, well, I can break this down word by word for the most part. Auto cleaning. Oh, you cast a single spell and it does a bunch of cleaning, right? Like abracadabra, not actually saying abracadabra. Abracadabra. Windows are all cleaned around this room, for example. I assume that's what the auto cleaning means. Implement magic infusion. Okay. Before I get into that, one question: why the fuck are you learning? What part of this is practical? But like, okay, so implement magic, like pressing a button in something and it activates, sort of thing. Implementing, or like the infusion. That's what's leading to that thought. It's like infusion is like, yo, I want like x plus x plus y equals z, sort of thing. Like this does something and then that does something via doing this, sort of thing. Is that what it means? I don't know. I'm just throwing things out here, man. You mean the spell to get brooms and dust cloths to clean the room automatically? Hey, I was kind of right, bro. Wait, so I was right with the auto cleaning, but like, where does the implement oh wait, the implement to like for the brooms and dust cloths? So I was kind of right. It just sounds way more complicated than it should be, bro. Okay. So you were struggling. I'm still a sophomore, so I haven't learned it in class yet. But I've read the spell formula in a book. Oof, books. I hate books. I don't hate books. I actually really love books. I hate school books and textbooks and stuff. I could not. I hated that so much, man. I'm honestly glad that I went to school during a time when books like textbooks, typical textbooks, started to be not as used as often. Like English class, yeah, we like read a book and stuff like that. That was fine. But like the only classes were history, where like physical textbooks were still implemented. At least where I went to school. At least in the general area where I went to school. But I hate books, man. I hate school books, bro. I'm still a sophomore, so I haven't learned. Wait, I'm still a sophomore, so I haven't learned it in class. Wait. How are you failing class? Wait. You gotta know how to do a spell that you haven't even learned in class yet. Is that what I'm getting at here? Fair enough, man. Night Raven, college, academy, whatever the fuck it's called. They must do things different. It's the auto parts that gets me. The spell formula structure is like programming a machine. Okay. I think I gotta stop pausing, man. I apologize if I'm pausing way too much. You have to do everything in the right order or it won't work. That's where I get tripped up. That's also why I could never do like I could not do a job or a career where the right order is paramount or something can go catastrophically wrong, man. That's what I love about being a content creator. Because like I don't have to do everything in the right order. I just gotta do it in the right to get to the right answer, the right result. Yeah, I get you. You want your implements to avoid. I keep pausing too early, bro. Yeah, I get you. You want your implements to avoid fragile objects and adjust their intensity so as not to ruin the carpeting. Just get a Roomba, bro. I don't know why I didn't think about this sooner. Just get a Roomba. Just there has to be a Roomba. There has to be a Roomba in this world, right? Unless this is their version of Roomba. This might be their version of Roomba. Just a very advanced Roomba. Man. Meaning you have to cast those spells on them in advance before you even cast the main spell. Oh, that sounds like a lot of work, bro. Like layering spells before you can even cast the main spell, bro. Okay, wait. So, another question here, bro. Okay, so how long do spells last? I don't know if this was ever really mentioned in the anime from some season 1 at least. From what I to be fair, it's been a while since season 1 aired for me. Honestly, it's July, end of July in 2026. I don't. It's been a while, so I don't remember quite a lot. But is there like there's obviously a limit on spells, right? Like a time limit. So for implementing like auto cleaning, would you have to occasionally recast those spells, or is it like those certain order of spells make it you don't have to redo it? If that makes sense, I might be just saying gibberish here. Cater, your signature spell lets you control copies of yourself. Correct? Yeah, it does, man. It's a really cool spell. I remember enjoying that when we saw it in the anime. That is a valid question, but also to be fair to Kato, I combined Riddle and Cater, bro. To be fair to Cater, the his spell, his like signature spell, it's probably something that he's been doing for a while. Like he's like it's just something that's innately what he can do now. That's like you don't have to think about it. To be fair, compared to this, like which is like something that he just has to do for like practical magic class that he's not even taking yet for some strange reason. So I gotta defend Cater here a little bit. It's like I'm good at multitasking when it's all at the same time, but not when I gotta line everything up in advance or something. Wait, it's like I'm good at. Huh. His brain is fascinating. Like the processing speed of his brain is fascinating to me. Like, yeah. Huh. So he control. Does he? I actually want to go back. Let me go back. This is a little laggy. Apologies. Your signature spell lets you control copies of yourself. But he can like have them do their own thing, right? Like, unless I'm tripping, he can have them do their own thing. Does he share his like brain capacity with all of them, like his process? I'm so fascinated now by the magic, by how his brain works. Maybe not how his brain works exactly, but more like the actual like how it's able to not overload from controlling so many things at once. Let me fast forward. Yeah, sure, close enough. Yeah, I get it, man. I think I understand. You're good at thinking on your feet, but you lack initiative. Damn. I mean, yeah, he kind of hit the nail on the head, man. You know, despite how people might think of Riddle, he is very smart, which makes sense, obviously. But like in the moment, he's smart as well. He's not just book smart. Like he's very book smart, but he's not just the book smart. Like he's intuitively smart when it comes to this type of stuff. At least be able to think of it quickly on the spot. Very well. I shall help you with your studies, Cater. Hell yeah. Well, okay, I say hell yeah but I also don't know if this is before or after Overblot Riddle. Because after Overblot, the Overblot stuff happens, he gets even more character development. He's already gotten character development up until when he overblotted. At least in the anime. Of course, I'm going based off the anime. But no, I still want to learn from him, I think. Realistically. Like, Riddle, he's probably the smartest guy. I want to learn from him. This is Junior year homework, though. Damn! This is Junior. Damn, man. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly, bro. Come on. Be nice to Riddle, man. Any self-respecting. True. True. I think. Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. Any I forgot I should be saying stuff here. Any self-respecting housewarming should be capable of resolving his dorm members' problems, regardless of what year they are. I gotta get used to actually reading aloud every line. But, like, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. During my reign as Heartslab housewarming, no student of the storm has ever dropped out or been held back. That's honestly impressive, though. But also, he ruled with an iron fist. Is it iron fist or iron thumb? He ruled with an iron thumb. No, it's iron fist, right? He ruled with an iron fist. He ruled with an iron thumb. No, it's definitely fist. Yeah, it's definitely iron fist, not iron thumb. But yeah, that is true. Despite his methods, that is true. And I intend to keep it away as long as I retain this position. Nobody will foul out of my dorm. Hell yeah, Riddle! Let's do this. Great. So, okay. Gonna need some context. I might need some context here for how Twisted-Wonderland works. The whole thing, not the world itself, maybe, but like the game or whatever. Why are there different vignettes like based on uniform? Like, is there like a reason that there's like school uniform like this, or dorm uniform, or PE uniform, or lab uniform? I'm pretty sure there's another vignette, but those are the 4 that I was like recommended to check out. Is there a reason they're like split up essentially into that, like per dorm? Like the per dorm makes sense, but like, is there a reason they're like that? I don't know. Also, I gotta figure out if people would click on a video that says Riddle vignette only the garden roses, like what this says, or if they'd click more on the on like Riddle school uniform vignette. I actually gotta test that as well. Let me know what you click on more. Would you prefer if in the titles I put like the uniform that they're wearing in front between the name of the character and vignette, or just vignette and the title? Because I don't know what people recognize more, like the only the garden roses part, or like the school uniform vignette part. This is all new to me. I'm sure you pass a flying card. Hell yeah. This is new to me. Cool. Oh, that's a cool library. Ooh. Have we seen the library in the anime? We've seen the ceremonial hall, right? Ceremonial room? Hall? I don't think we've seen the library. We might have, and I just don't remember. But I like the way the library looks. Well, okay, now, you know, without fail, nearly every like World of Magic always has floating books in the library. You'd think they'd be like not floating, because that's like, how do you organize books that just keep floating everywhere, man? How are you supposed to keep them organized? Let's see. Was the Alchemy Grimoire shelf this way? I have no idea, bro. Oh, hey, Deuce. I didn't even realize it was you. A levitation spell make a suitable base. No, perhaps it would be better to weave in a see-through spell first. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, bro. I'm just along for the ride at this point. I'll need to find a book with more detailed spell formulas too. Whoa, damn. What happened, bro? You bump in them? Oh! Damn! Oof. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Oh, sorry about that. One looker. Huh. Like, I'm not surprised that Riddle apologized. But it's so fascinating. It's so fascinating to see him not perpetually one heart attack away from completely dying in the anime. Like how he was in the anime. Like, in the anime, up until he overblooded, he was like, it seemed like he was one heart attack away, one stress-induced heart attack away from just dropping dead or overblooding, as he did. But this is interesting to see him like this. Which also begs the question of, this is before or after he overblooded. Because, like, I'm not surprised he said sorry. but at the same time, it's like interesting to see him more. I don't know, vulnerable is the right word. That sounds stupid in this context. But like more relax. I don't know. I don't know if relax is the right word, bro. Like, you know what I mean. I'm pausing way too much, man. Housewarming Rose Hearts. My apologies, sir. Damn. Oh, it's you, just damn. Such a switch up. Because I'm imagining him going for like, ouch. Sorry about that. I wasn't looking where I was going to Housewarming Rose Hearts. It's you, sorry. But then, and then Riddle going like, oh, it's you, Deuce. That's where my mind goes in terms of like the tone that it takes on, man. I'll help you pick up these books. Wait, are you reading all these Housewarming Rose Hearts? Yeah, he is. Indeed, I am. Why? No! Of all the things to strike me as odd, that's the least to strike me as odd, bro, if you think about it. But it is nice that even if it's out of, like, obligation, that he does genuinely, that he'll do what he has to like, ensure that his, like, dorm members, like, succeed in, like, what they have to. Even if it means reading all these books that are, like, is it a year? What? Because I know he's not a third year or whatever it's called, whatever they sophomore or whatever. He's below them, right? Because like he became a house warden in his first or second year, right? So this isn't something that he's learned yet, presumably, or maybe it is. It's just been a while. They're like at least, damn, bro. I wasn't going to say this, but I'm going to say it. His mother did something right, getting him used to reading all those books, bro. I feel bad. But that she prepared him well for reading 20 grimoires that gets denser one after the other, bro. I'm compiling a study guide for Cater's test. Note-taking. Bro. What kind of memory does he have? This is the second dude I've asked about brain processing power. How the fuck do you remember all that? And then, the thing is, it's not just memorizing all that. He then has to organize it in a way that works as a study guide for Cater's test. Like, it's not as simple as just, like, taking what you know and then immediately writing it down. He has to then reformat it into, like, a study guide. That's not easy, I imagine. I wouldn't know. I'm not the kind of guy, I'm not smart enough to do that, personally. But I imagine that's not easy. That's why I know it's taking, bro. My duty as house warden to resolve the woes of those living under my suit. Yeah, he is someone who would say the woes of those living. Wow. Me too, man. I respect. I've been a ride or die Riddle fan from day fucking one. When everyone else, all the other reactors, tangent. When all the other reactors were immediately like cursing him out or being like, "Yo, fuck you." I was there. I was a ride or die. I knew from the moment we met him. Literally the moment we met him, I knew there was more to him than meets the eye. And I was right. Best I can do is literal heavy lifting. Damn. At least Deuce knows what he can do. At least Deuce knows what he can do. I'd appreciate that. Thank you. Hell yeah. Right, he's certain to ace the test with resources pulled from this many grimoires. Maybe. I hope so, man. I really hope so. Aw, this is sweet. This is adorable. I'm gonna be honest, this is adorable. Man, look at the little smile on his face, man. All happy about handing over a study guide to Cater. The thought of Cater passing the test, like with the study, and handing him the study, the smile, it's just so sweet. It's so wholesome. Bro, I'm pausing way too much. Dorm uniform 2. Only the garden roses. Okay. Oh, this is all the dorm uniforms? Wait. Hold on. What the fuck? Pause. Am I reading the wrong one? Oh, wait. Am I stupid? Hold on. 706. I might be stupid. Oh, these are dorm uniforms, not school uniforms. Whoops. Okay. I gotta be completely honest here. I have like 3 playlists of different vignettes that I got them mixed up, but this is dorm. Okay, this is dorm uniform, not school. Fuck my life. Apologies. Like nothing changes. Like let's be like to be fair, nothing changes. This is all the same. It's just dorm uniforms instead of school uniforms. I fucked up. At least we got to see the smile again. It's a nice smile, man. It's a sweet smile. Dorm uniform 2. Only the garden roses. This is SSR apparently. So like, dude, different ratings have like more in them compared to like an SR or R. Cause like the rating stuff, I get that. The rarity, I get that part. I play gacha games. I am fully aware of like rarities and all that. But not with this game. So like SSR, does that like more story to it compared to like SR and R and R? What's below? Is there something below R? Or is it just SSR, SR, and R? You know what? It doesn't matter. Explain yourself, Cater. Do you mean to tell me you can't memorize a... Damn, bro! You mean to tell me you can't memorize a simple 300-page textbook? Preposterous. Riddle, buddy. Not everyone has the memorization capacity that you do. Gonna be completely honest here, man. I'm sorry, but not everyone has the memorization capacity that you do. Granted, you probably didn't ask for the memorization capacity given what your mother put you through, but like, not everyone has that, man. I wouldn't be able to memorize a 300-page textbook either, man. Jesus Christ, I will have your head for this. Damn. Riddle is pissed. This is definitely before he overplotted, right? Also, they didn't. I don't remember if they've ever given him this red of a face in the anime. But damn. Get possibly well, he can. If he can do it, you can do it. He's gonna say that, right? Find a tiny text jam. And every one of those pages has tons of tiny text jammed in it, every little nook and cranny. I kind of appreciate that Riddle put all that effort in. It's just unfortunate that it's Cater that has to memorize it. Yeah. Let's use our indoor voice. Come on, Riddle. Show decorum as the house warden. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. My apologies, I just slipped out. Man. Trey. That's Trey, right? That's Trey, right? Trey. It's Trey. I have to make sure. Trey. Okay. Trey is still the Riddle Whisperer, man. Listen, Cater. Yeah, listen, Cater. The study guide I've compiled for you contains everything you need to know to ace your test. Jesus Christ. Trick questions. Fundamentals, applications, trick questions, a solution to every possible challenge can be found within these 300 pages. I appreciate the commitment. But Riddle, do you not have anything better to do than do that? Because, as I said earlier, I am fascinated by his brain processing power to come up with, to not only memorize a bunch of textbooks and grimoires that are probably massive, like this, probably thick, but then to reformat that into a 300-page study guide with fundamentals, applications, and even trick questions, bro. Like, damn. I mean, if I was Cater, I'd do my best to memorize it or die trying for all that commitment, man. I'd want to repay Riddle the commitment that Riddle gave. Commitment? Dedication. Something like that. So don't waste time for any over details. Just memorize the entire Jesus Christ. Okay. I will try my best. Hey, at least Cater does wish he could. But that's just not how my brain works, man. Every time I keep forgetting to start reading, bro. Every time I open this guide, I start nodding off around the time I hit page 3. Damn. So is it that does Cater just not learn from books well? Is he just not a book learner in the literal sense? Maybe some practical training might help him. Some practical education. Physical actually practicing. What? You haven't even gotten that's the table of contents, bro. 3 pages of time. I mean, 300-page textbook makes sense, actually. Yeah. Well, let me move this up a little bit. Off with your head is honestly valid. He's kind of valid. Riddle's kind of valid for that, man. Crash. That's a valid crash out. I've said this before. Riddle has some valid crash outs. All things considered. But that is like a valid crash out if he can't even get past the table of contents, bro. But easy there. Yeah. At least Trey gets where he comes from. And you, Cater, you're getting drowsy. Try reading out loud. Ooh, good idea. Let's put some effort into your memorization. Good idea, man. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I would try my hardest. I'd try everything to memorize it if I had a house warden in this world and he did all that for me. I'd try my hardest, even if he did it out of obligation as the house warden and not for me specifically. I'd still try my hardest, bro, or die trying, bro. You're right. I'm sorry, man. You know, it's a nice change of pace to see some characters be reasonable in a conversation like this, man. They're first, second, or third years like that. I think again, I don't know for certain, but they're reasonable. I've watched so many anime over the last probably few months, spring and summer season, that I see characters that are it's just nice to see some reasonable characters, man. Well, we got a week before the test. I'm gonna dive in and hit the books hard starting today. No, you're not. I don't believe you are. I want you to, but I don't believe you are. We still have a lot of time left. Still flunked your test. After all the effort I wanted to, if you still flunked your test, valid. He's valid for that, man. Yes, sir. I'll keep that in mind. Yes, sir. Time to post my game face to Magic Camera and put the phone away for a while. Oh, you can't do that, man. I don't know if you can do that. Then... Nope. Hashtag study for test. Hashtag 300-page guide. Hashtag Riddle Homebrew. Oh, that's actually clever. That's a clever hashtag, though. Riddle Homebrew. Yo, that's actually clever. Hashtag time to get serious. Hashtag no dosing. Cool. I'm glad I know what I know what shortened words mean. Shortened letters can mean. And posted. I'm gonna get back to my room and get this cram. Set start. Thanks again, guys. Is he actually? I know, right? It really is a wonder that carries past any class. I just noticed the stairs behind them. I love the design of this world, man. Genuinely. Of course, he fell behind on his studies with all the time he spends checking Magicam. Yeah, surprising. I'm surprised he doesn't pass more, though. I can empathize with the urge to distract yourself and get away from something you don't want to do, though. Fair? I can also empathize with the urge to distract yourself and get away from something you don't want to do. At the same time, though, for me at least, that's why I only try to do things I want to do. I mean, it's a simple concept for me at least. But I do get where they're coming from. This music it's monotonous, but it's also pleasant. Students have no business getting away from their studies. Fair enough. Fair enough. But I can't argue that. But Riddle, are there any foods you hate? Valid question. Are there? That's a valid question. Do we know if there's any food that he hates? We know he likes. We know he loves tart. Tart? Is it tart? Tarts? Yeah, it's tarts, right? He loves those. But I don't know if you've ever heard him say what he doesn't like. If I had to say something, I prefer not to eat overly seasoned foods that seem unhealthy. Valid, you gotta maintain your figure, man, I guess. You're also short. You might need, you should eat some meat. Get some meat on your bones and grow taller. But it also makes sense that he'd want to maintain his figure. Especially with the upbringing that he had, man. Suppose you had a whole plate of over-seasoned food in front of you and you had to clean that plate. Oof. I could do it, but I'm a glutton. I love food, bro. How would you eat it, Riddle? I changed my approach to make it as edible as can manage. Valid. That's right. How would you make it as edible? If it were a soup, I'd water it down. Maybe I'd eat the dish on bread or rice, or simply take small bites. Fair. That's a valid strategy. Okay, we're almost done with this, bro. I've been recording, I think, for like half an hour or more, bro. Maybe I'd opt to eat the dispreferred food alongside something I do enjoy eating. Smart. That's smart. One bite of the good food that you love, or no. What we want to do is start with one bite of the food that you don't love, and then one bite of the food that you do love, back and forth. You'd get full very quickly, probably, but that would probably work. Whoops. Sometimes my headphones don't want to play. Aha! Of course. It makes perfect sense. That's right. Surely this would work on Cater. Yeah, let's see. What do you got, Riddle? Let me see what you got. Teach me something. Oh, what do you want him to teach you? You know, I do appreciate that Riddle, despite everything that he is, how he acts, and has been up until he like got character development, more character development after the Overbody. I do appreciate that despite everything, like, he will ask for help. He'll ask him to teach him something, or something like that. Dorm Uniform 3. Only the Garden Roses. Hearts Level Dorm. Rose Maze. Hell yeah. Yawn. Your boy Cater is zonked. Gee, that's not a word I don't think I've ever heard. I've heard that word before. Zonked. I don't think I'm that chronically online to have heard that word before. The Magic Cam moratorium ain't working out. I'm calling it off. Time for my morning scroll. Fair enough, man. You do you. You're yawning so widely that I think you were a walrus about to... Damn! Damn, bro! I wonder if we're gonna get I'll get a good thumbnail shot. That's actually a valid thought. What am I gonna use for a thumbnail for this video, bro? Is there like a illustration that goes along with the dorm uniform? I hope there is, bro. That's the only way I'm gonna feel to think of something. Anyways, well, Riddle, good morning. You're looking cute as a button today. No surprises there. Yeah, Riddle is cute. He is adorable too. Wait, it's not what you think. I wasn't looking at Magic Camera or anything. Yeah, you were, man. I'm curious what Riddle had Trey teach him. Why don't you mention that? Oh, I didn't see that one coming. I actually made my own Magic Camera account yesterday. Yeah, I didn't see that one coming. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I can see it. I can see it now, actually. Like, yeah, I guess I'd follow Riddle. Like, if he had a magic, if he had like a Instagram account in this world or whatever, like, or if I was in their world, I'd follow his account. I could, yeah, I could see it, man. Neat. Wait, what? Yeah, I know, right, man? Oh, yeah, magic him now? Yeah. Oh, is he gonna? You think I just brought a second head? You valid. Oh, is this gonna be one of those situations of like a boomer, like first time on the internet sort of thing? Do you take issue with me signing up? No, definitely not. Kept saying you weren't interested. Ooh, okay, you were making a call war. I mean, fair. No, you're allowed to change your mind. It's just surprising to Cater, man. I'll be in your magic cam handle. Would you mind sharing it with me? Share it, yeah. Sure thing. Now I'm super pumped to see what kind of picks you with. Hashtag riddle swag. Wait. Hashtag riddle swag. There's 2 hashtags, so it'd be like 2 hashtags riddle swag. Make sure you're checking it every day. You don't want to miss any of my posts. Okay, great. Oh, I don't know if I want to know what the posts are now. I kind of do, though. I am morbidly curious. Classroom. Hell yeah. Ding ding. Oh, gotta check that. Yeah. What's the post, man? What do we got here? Yeah, what is it? What's this? What? A photo of a broom? Damn, man. Hashtag first things first. Hashtag first things first. Hashtag when casting a spell. Hashtag tap 4 room corners with broom. Hashtag levitate spell. Hashtag sage and salt. Oh, that's actually clever. Oh, that's actually clever. Using what Cater loves to teach him in bite-sized pieces. Social media is perfect for that, man. And every day will be a next step. Oh, that's interesting. You know, thing is, unironically, there would be people that would get that. He would genuinely get like views on a post like that. There, unironically, are people that would do that. Tying like a newbie, it's adorable. It is adorable, but also read the hashtags, bro. Heartslab Yule Dorm Cater's room. Oh yeah. Ding ding. Oh, another post already? Yeah, what do we got this time? A towel? No, that's... What is it? A dust cloth. Hell yeah. Why is he posting a pic of a dust cloth? What's the hashtag say? Meal pics. You know, stuff that gets likes. I mean, yeah, he would definitely get likes with selfies, man. Or even meal pics would probably get him likes as well. But like selfies definitely would get him like likes and stuff. I mean, have you seen his drip, bro? His design is aesthetically peak, bro. I mean, I'm not surprised. I would not be surprised if he posted selfies and became like instantly famous. But okay. What are the hashtags though? Cater, look at the hashtags. Hashtag after broom. Hashtag made stone and bucket of water. Hashtag 5 drops of purification potion. Hashtag water temp 20 or less. Hashtag keep it there. Okay. Made stone and bucket. 5 drops of purification potion. Okay. Okay, I'm following. Cater, are you following too? Good. You're smart. You are in fact smart. We knew you were smart. But like pattern recognition would definitely be his strong suit for this. Next, I'll cover the spell formula for brushing the carpet. Hell yeah, bro. Let's do this. There are brush vegetation. How should I tag this one? Good question. Hashtag water magic. Hashtag water magic. Hashtag fireplace ashes. Hashtag silver apple. Wait, silver apple? Why is the apple silver? What does a silver apple have to do with anything? Is it like a literal apple, or is it like a metaphor? Or is it like the name of something that's not actually an apple? But what else? There, that'll do. Posted. Hell yeah, I guess. Wow, that was quick. Cater already gave it a like. They posted a picture of his test studies for today. Now it's my turn. Hell yeah. Wait, what do you got, Riddle? And light. Hell yeah. That's nice, man. Hartslavial dorm. A lounge. A few days later. Hell yeah. Riddle, Trey. What's up, Cater? Hello, Cater. How do you practice? Yeah, how did the test go? Ready to have your minds blown? I got an 80. Damn. An 85 on a written portion. I'm not surprised. I assume it's out of 100. That's really good, actually. That's like that'd be like an A, right? An A minus? Anything above an 80 is like A territory, right? I have no idea. And an A on the applied portion, which is like the practical side, I guess. Fuck. Thought I hit play. Man. Nicely done. I'd like that if I could. You tried, buddy. It was a good try, buddy. I respect the attempt, man. I respect the attempt, Riddle. You get a round of applause for attempting that, man. I can only imagine how embarrassing that might be for you. That is great news, Cater. And I won't get held back. Thanks a ton, Riddle. That's right, thanks, Riddle. After the thorough job I did of tutoring you, that's the least I would expect. There. That's fair, man. Oh, we still have like a minute or two left. I was surprised when Riddle came to me and asked me to show him how to create a magic cam account. Me too, man, but I'm glad he did. Oh, is he gonna deactivate it now after this, though? Yeah, I wasn't expecting it either, but I'm not surprised, actually, for someone obsessively online like that. He'd probably have an easier time with pattern recognition on something like Magicam. Bite-sized attention span works out well. Dude, that was a Galaxy Brain play. Yeah, it was, bro. Galaxy Brain, that's funny. Riddle spell formula hashtags were everything. Yeah, that's right, man. Trying to memorize those, but that clicked perfectly with me. Hell yeah, man. I'm happy that clicked perfectly with you, bro. Magicam ready entree is my treat. Hell yeah, okay, let's go. Pancakes sound good, bro. You're already resting on your laurels. Just remember that this was a one-time assist. Sure it was, man. Sure it was. We all know it's not gonna be, right? Because like Riddle won't allow as he said, he won't allow anyone to fail on his watch as long as he's house warden. It's not gonna be a one-time assist. It will definitely be more. Because he said it himself. He won't allow anyone to fail while he's house warden. If you get that close to failing class again, it's off with your head. Sure it will. You know, it does take, with how often he said it, it does take some of the heat off, realistically. But at the same time, that's his catchphrase at this point. So we know he has to say it. Otherwise, people will think he's changed. Don't worry, I hear you don't care. No, you won't, man. I don't know if you will. Good answer. Then to start with... Hell yeah. Stud. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's with the stack of books? Jesus Christ, that's so unfortunate. That's so many books, man. Pause from the screen. I don't need a reminder. Take a break, bro. I already know I've been going for a long time. I don't need no reminder, man. I'm assuming this is probably the illustration, right? The illustration art. I'm gonna see if I want to try to get a, this might be the thumbnail, probably. Oh, this is just the beginning. You're going to read all of them to prepare for your next test. Hell yeah, man, let's do this. I'm ready. I've already said this, but I love Riddle's design. I love his aesthetic. He's never unfashionable. Like it fits. He is the definition of aesthetically perfect. I'm glazing him way too much, probably, but I can't be the only one who thinks he's like the definition of aesthetically perfect. I told you before. As long as I'm Heartslabule House Warden. Nobody from Heartslabule will get held back. You did say that, yeah? You did say that, man. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, and that is the, Let me go back here by 5 seconds. There we go. Let me pause here. Let me unpause here. Pause here. There we go. Now we've got something to have play while we talk for a minute. Okay, so. Okay. Overall thoughts. I enjoyed this a lot. I genuinely enjoyed this. I feel like I talked a lot. I hope you're all okay with that. But at the same time, this was a really great way to see more into how Riddle is as a person, bro. I actually really enjoyed this. I'm glad we got to see more of Riddle. I love Riddle so much, man. He's such a great character with great character development, growth, and everything like that, man. And yeah, I can feel my mouth getting dry and my throat is getting a little sore from all this talking, bro. But it'll be fine. I'll get used to it very quickly. Now, as I said at the beginning, I don't know if people want to see this. So, let me know in the comments down below. Do you want to see me react to all the vignettes as well? Because my plan was to do the vignettes first and then the events. I'm gonna get the vignettes out of the way, because the events, it seems more like from what I've seen, the events are more touch and go as to what's spoiler free for the anime, at least for like the anime. Whereas the vignettes are just simple, like, character stories that let you learn about the characters. So my plan was to cover all of them, which is like, I think there's 20 at least from what I know. If there's more vignettes for Heartslabule, let me know. I'll check them out. But that's my plan. So, but I need to know if people want to see me cover all these again, because they'll probably all be as long as this video. I'm gonna be completely honest here. As with the anime, I pause a lot. I yap a lot. I am... Perfect time to show this off. I am an anime yapper. Damn, it's in reverse. But I have glass cups that you could get on my merch shop. That's the anime yapper. I am the yapper king when it comes to I think when it comes to Twisted-Wonderland, honestly, I do feel like I'm one of the most yapping reactors out there. But at the same time, that's what I do. I yap. I pause. I talk. I sometimes give anecdotes from my life. And if you're interested in seeing more of that, like the video, comment down below, and you can also give me suggestions for events. Now, the requirements I have for recommending events. Apologies for moving the mic. The requirements I have for recommending events is simple. First one has to be either spoiler-free or minimal spoilers that only involve Heartslabule, ideally. Because, like, I've already seen season 1 of the anime, which is Heartslabule. At this point, I am down to watch, to check out events and stuff that are about the Heartslabule characters. And like, if there's like one or two, a few characters from like others' houses there, as long as it's not like pivotal stuff about those characters from other dorms that I haven't seen yet in the anime, I'm willing to check out events. So you can leave a comment down below about that. But the second requirement is that it has to be a singular YouTube video, ideally. I don't care about the length. Okay, I don't care about the length as long as it's less than like 2.5 hours. I think that's what my phone is capable of handling. Let's see. Actually, let's see what my phone at. So that's it. Okay. I've been going for like an hour, probably not now, like 30-45 minutes. Okay. Less than 3 hours. Keep ideally for the video. And yeah. Otherwise, go to town. Leave suggestions. Let me know how you feel about all these the vignettes that I'm going to be checking out if you want to see more of those. Because as long as people want to see them, I will check them out. But with that said, I am going to wrap it up here. As always, in the description down below, you can check out the original video over there if you want to see it for yourself. Again, shout out to Songstress Studios. This studio, this channel has a lot of the vignettes. So I'm gonna be shouting him out a lot, bro. And so yeah, in the description down below, you'll find the original video. Check it out. Give it a like. Subscribe to the channel. And also in the description, you'll find my Patreon where I do anime reactions. First and foremost, I am an anime reactor. So you want to see all my anime reactions? I'm doing a lot over there. I have exclusives, stuff like that. There's over like 500 reactions now on Patreon. You can check it out there, including the Twisted-Wonderland stuff. And also, below the Patreon link in the description down below is my Twisted-Wonderland playlist. You can check out everything I've done for Twisted-Wonderland so far, including the anime, the dorm songs, Riddle's Overblot song, only his song, because we already saw Riddle in his Overblot form, and event songs as well. Check out all that stuff. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this yapping. Seriously, I really do hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, I have nothing else to say, so until next time, my name is Mark. Never stop being yourself. Stay safe out there, and I will see all you incredible people in the very next video.